simple case of just a lot of self-inflicted wounds in this game, if you will, and that just led to the loss? How frustrating was it to just kind of keep shooting yourself in the foot, as Justin was just saying?
Yeah, I mean, we just didn't play good enough, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Starting with me, obviously we missed some kicks and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we had multiple opportunities to score. So I mean, we got to find ways to get the ball in the end zone, and that starts with me. You can't just get yards; we got to be able to get in the end zone when we're down there.
The offensive line, I know there's a little struggle there. How did you assess what was going on between the offensive line? I know they have a good defensive line, but how did you assess that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, they have a lot of money in that defensive front. They got a lot of great players. So, I mean, obviously, I got to go back and watch the film. But I thought they battled, and it's my job to get the ball in my hand. And I felt like I was holding a little too long in certain situations, and I got to be better in that instance. And I think I got better as the game went on. But 2 slow starts in a row, you got to get better in the first half.
Patrick, obviously before halftime, there was a little discussion between you and what took place there?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I wanted to go try to score. I mean, that's just who I am. We were in a tough situation. I believe it was like 2nd or 3rd and 20 and something like that. And probably the smart decision was to just take it. We had got the ball at a half. Let's just go to halftime. But I'm always gonna be wanting to score. And I mean, I pretty much just said, let me have a chance at it. And then he was just like, let's get back in our locker room and we'll get something going for the next half. And I guess I don't know if that's an altercation, but I mean that was the end of the conversation. We got to gel all together. I mean, it starts with me. I mean, there were certain throws I was putting on guys' back hips instead of in front of them. There were certain situations where we were just barely off. If it was a D lineman got around my feet and I missed Justin Watson, or if it was a throw at the end of the game where I could have maybe tried to put it in front of Juju and it gets tipped up for a pick. I mean, it's just little things like that. Whenever you're playing a tough game like that, you have to execute at a higher level, and we have to learn from it. I mean, our schedule gets no easier. We have a hard game, Sunday Night Football against Tampa next week with a great defense. So we have to get better quickly, and if we don't want these L's to start piling up. We want to make sure we get back on that winning train.
Patrick, the special teams earlier had a few mistakes. You being on the offensive side of the ball, how much does that carry over to the rest of the game?
You can't let it carry over. I mean, you have to just kind of respond. I mean, even though we had the early mistakes and stuff like that, I mean, we trust those guys in those positions. That's why we keep going back to them. For us as the offense, we got to make it where those little mistakes don't cause a loss. I mean, we had multiple chances to get in the end zone. If we get in the end zone one time and so don't stall out in the red zone that second half, the game's over. So, I mean, it's just with the defense plays like this, the defense plays like they did today and they've played this whole season, we got to win these football games. Yeah, I talked to him. I mean, we have full trust in Sky. He's talented. He made one mistake. I mean, at the end of the day, he made one mistake that ended up causing a touchdown. But I think he'll make a lot of plays in that Chiefs uniform that will be positive for us. And so we're going to keep going back to him and keep giving him chances to make plays.
Were you feeling the momentum kind of shifting from time to time? Obviously, you look at the fake field goal that you tried earlier, and then coming out of the half, and you went for it the first time on the 4th down before going for it on the goal line. Do you all feel the sense of the game shifting at any time during that point?
I didn't. I mean, the way our defense was playing, I mean, you were just relying on them. You're just trying to find ways to put points on the board. I mean, they've done a great job these first few weeks. They did a great job today. And they have players too, and we gave them too many chances, and we didn't put it in the end zone, and they made plays at the end of the day. So I didn't feel the momentum really swing until after they scored the last touchdown. I mean, we have to be better. I mean, that's all I can say as an offense. We have to be better.